Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is a video we have been waiting to do since, when did all this begin? Months ago. when Chelsea were finally put up for sale by Roman Abramovich and we were looking to find a new owner. Today is the day where everything is finally over. And we're going to get into the details. Before I do, I want to let you know the rest. Today's video is brought to you and sponsored by the OneFootball app. Make sure you hit that link in the description. Download the OneFootball app and enjoy all of your football news in one place on your phone. And that's all you need. The OneFootball app has everything you need to know, including the latest on what has gone on today with the Chelsea takeover being officially completed. All of your info will be there. Go and check it out. Hit that link in the description. All of your news and transfer news as we approach the transfer window for the summer. So make sure you download it now. Hit that link and enjoy. Let's get right into this. So, it's finally done, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea Football Club has officially been sold. The takeover is complete. Todd Boehly and his consortium are the brand new owners of Chelsea Football Club. Todd Boehly and Clearlake Capital joint ownership of Chelsea Football Club, and the consortium are now underway in terms of taking power of the club and running the football club. So, let's get into what has happened. As of the last half an hour, statements have been released by Chelsea Football Club, both by the board of directors and by the new ownership. So, I'm not going to read the whole thing. You can go and do that yourself. But I will glance upon the page for you guys so you know exactly where it is. Let's check this out. So, this is from the statement from the board of directors of Chelsea Football Club. I want to add Chelsea Football Club Limited, as we are now a private company. Stress that this statement was prepared by the board prior to the sale of the club. So it's just been sitting there in the drafts. And it goes on to say, Roman Abramovich has completed the sale of Chelsea Football Club and related companies to an investment group led by Todd Boehly and Clearlake Capital. The whole statement goes on to explain the entire process, how it all began when the club was put up for sale, the sanctions, the process of the sale itself, choosing a preferred bidder, the structure of the transaction, stakeholders and the approvals, and how that ended up being all approved. And a massive thank you to everyone involved, including Thomas Tuchel and Emma Hayes at the end, and as well as all the bodies that were involved in the takeover, including the Premier League, the FA, the Rain Group, everyone involved basically. And that's from the board of directors of Chelsea Football Club. The other statement that was released was by Todd Boehly and Clearlake Capital, as they have completed acquisition of Chelsea Football Club. And the statement goes on to talk with not just Todd Boehly giving his thoughts, but also Bedad Egbali and Jose Feliciano, who are the Clearlake Capital co-founders and managing partners, and we get to hear from them too. They go on to say thank you to basically everyone involved and the authorities for allowing this to happen in the end. I'm not going to do that personally because they're the ones who put us in the mess in the first place. But I know, let's just be thankful the sale is officially done. Now, some of you are going to be asking, are the sanctions lifted? Can we buy a shirt? You know? Can Chelsea actually give out a new contract? As of right now, technically, yes, the sanctions should be officially lifted because the takeover of the club has been completed. But for anyone that's actually looking to go onto the Megastore website or go to the Megastore, that won't be done today. The website is still down. That needs to be amended. And it's not just for opening the website back up. I mean, the entire stock needs to be checked, I'm guessing. Everything needs to be, you know, brought back up to speed. So I'm not sure exactly when the Megastore online is going to be available. But whether the Megastore at the stadium, for those that are looking to go to the stadium, possibly from tomorrow, I'm guessing, I don't know. But maybe from tomorrow, it will reopen. And everyone that does normally work there will have their jobs back. So congratulations to the people that work at the Megastore. I will definitely be looking to pay a visit at some point and yeah, maybe buy a couple of things and also see if everyone's okay, because honestly it's been stupid. This whole thing has just been dumb. The way that some people have been out of work, for example, because of this, like the people at the Megastore, like the people within the club, it's crazy, it's insanity. But it's done now. What I do want to say, before we talk about Todd Boehly and everyone, and a couple of transfer rumours, one last time. we have to say, and I've done a video on this, you can check that out right here if you do want to watch it, with a massive tribute to the one man who made all of this happen in terms of the success at Chelsea Football Club, Roman Abramovich. Once again, for the final time, best wishes to you, Roman. Thank you for everything you've done for us. We'll never forget it. There should be a statue of you outside of Stamford Bridge. We should even change one of the stands to the Roman Abramovich stand. Honestly, it really should happen. That's my personal opinion. See if you agree or disagree. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. But Roman, thank you for everything. We wish you the best. We hope to see you soon, and we'll never ever forget what you've done for us. So thank you very much, Roman. Best of luck from all of us. And now Todd Boehly, Clearlake Capital, who have been selected by, let's say, Roman, the Rain Group, the board, everyone that Chelsea, the previous regime, are the ones that have selected the new regime. So we're looking at Todd Boehly now. Todd, welcome to Chelsea Football Club. Clearlake Capital, welcome to Chelsea Football Club. The statement, I've read it. I've read both statements, and I have to say, one fun fact here, because it's not just Todd Boehly coming in on his own here. It's the consortium of Todd Boehly. There's Clearlake Capital, right? There's Hans-Jorg, if his name is pronounced Hans-Jorg or Hans-Jorg, I'm really sorry if I've butchered that name, Wyss. And also Mark Walter, who is the co-founder and CEO of Guggenheim Capital. Walter and Boehly, so those two, are owners of the LA Dodgers, the LA Lakers, and the LA Sparks. So 3 various teams in various sports in Los Angeles. Successful teams, might I add. So, look, it's not just Todd. There's Walter as well. And when you're looking at the prestige that the Lakers have, for example, in the United States, in the NBA, I mean, you think NBA, you think Lakers. It is what it is. Without a doubt, the biggest NBA team in the history of the sport. So it's good sign. When you look at what they've said in this statement, the first thing they mention, success, fans, winning. Cool. That is where we stand. It's nice to know we already have common ground. So I'm honestly looking forward to seeing how they're going to push Chelsea forward. It doesn't seem like they are completely money driven. They obviously, and it would be stupid not to try and make a profit. That's the whole point of actually having a business. Let's be real. But with football, it's not just a business. We're not a shop, yeah? We're not just looking to get customers in, buy our stuff and see you later. We are looking to perform and succeed and win and grow the club and then therefore increase profit. That is how it should be done. Everyone's a winner that way. The fans are happy, the team is successful, the club are successful, the club gets taken to new heights, to new levels, money comes in, there's a turnover, and from that point onwards, you start getting revenue coming in from all sorts of angles, not just in terms of commercial affairs, but all sorts of angles in relation to how a football club should be run. So it's nice to know that so far they're looking like they are on completely the same page as us. The academy is a feature. The redevelopment of Stamford Bridge is a feature. The women's team is a feature. And even investment in the men's team is a big feature. So we're looking at this now, and it seems like everyone is on board. Everyone is on the same mindset. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this is all going to run. From what we've heard so far, it seems like as of right now, the takeover is done. They are ready to work instantly. Let's do it. Let's start. And the transfer window isn't actually open yet. It's about to be in the next couple of days. So we'll see what happens. Actually, tomorrow. Hang on. When's the 1st? Is it tomorrow? Hang on. Let me... No. 2 more days. 2 more days. Okay, I got carried away. It's not 24 hours. It's 48 hours. Well, hey, yeah, typical. 48-hour FC. Thank you, Chelsea Football Club. We've got a new nickname. Anyway, it seems like these owners are committed. And it seems like they are ready, and it seems like they have a plan, and it looks like that they are the right people, at least in terms of being selected by Roman and by them lot, who were the previous regime at Chelsea Football Club. It seems like everyone is going to be on the same page. So that's good to hear. Good luck to Todd Boehly. Good luck to Mark Walter. Good luck to Clearlake Capital, Jose, and who's the other guy? Bedad Egbali and Jose Feliciano. Good luck to everyone on the consortium. And Wyss, of course. I know he's there, but Anyway, everyone involved, let's start working and let's take Chelsea to new heights. Now, talking about the repercussions from this, I've heard one little piece of bad news here. Now, I don't think this is actually going to happen, but I do have to inform all of you, it's a possibility, yeah? Arsenal fans, don't get carried away, yeah? Relax. This isn't, you know, your golden day today. It's not happening, I hope. But listen, this is what's apparently been said by the BBC. Check this out. The Football Association needs to nominate clubs for UEFA competition by the start of next month. Chelsea still have some major hurdles to overcome to get an owner in before then. If the deadline isn't met, Arsenal gets Chelsea's spot in the Champions League. Now, I want to stress, right, even though this information from the BBC came out today, on the same day as the takeover being complete, we have new owners. So I'm hoping within the next couple of days, we can get all this sorted, or at least this week, because it seems like by the start of June, we actually need to get all of the little hurdles that we have over the line for Chelsea to be nominated, as we have a qualifying spot for the Champions League. I'm assuming there won't be an issue. The statement that I mentioned to you guys that were given out by the board of directors and Todd Bowley and Clearlake did say that the process that we've gone through in order to try and get the club sold is typically normally takes 9 to 12 months. We done it in 3. Pretty impressive, have to say, to get such a takeover done as quickly as that, with all the pressure on the government and all of that. Well, from the government, not on the government, from the government and all of that, and approval here, approval there, approval this, approval that. Quite impressive. So I have no doubt that we will sort out this little last problem. So Arsenal, relax, you're playing Europa League and you're playing Thursday nights next season, yeah? Okay, let's move on. No hard feelings, no hard feelings. Also, I have to say, shout out Nottingham Forest. And I mentioned them in yesterday's video. They're coming back into the Premier League, still without Arsenal winning a European trophy. They left 23 years ago. Just want to say that anyway. I'm kidding, it's banter. It's a joke, relax. It's true, but it's a joke, relax. Let's look at some of the transfer rumours popping up today before we end the video. Here's some information coming from The Athletic. Chelsea wants to add more firepower to their attack. Players like Lautaro Martinez, Nkunku and Ousmane Dembele, who still hasn't agreed a contract with Barcelona, are under consideration and will depend upon offloading some players from the squad. Now, what I do want to say, Dembele is going to happen, I think. I'm just going to tell you that now. Personally, I think it's going to happen. The signs are all there. It seems like terms have actually been agreed with Dembele, personal terms. We just now, as the ownership situation has been sorted, we can now start talking with his team properly, as he will be a free agent, and get this done. I think Dembele will happen. So keep tabs on that next few days. Hopefully we hear more information, but Dembele, I think, will happen. Martinez, interesting one, although I don't think Inter will just want to let him go unless if the money is right, and that means offloading. Now, however, there is a twist in this whole Inter Milan story, and I'll come to that very shortly. Before I do, the last one, Nkunku, Leipzig want to keep him at all costs. He's already acknowledged that. He's wanted by other teams as well, but it's going to need a hefty fee to get him. I don't think we will do it. So, yeah, I just want to personally rule that out. I'm not expecting it. Good player, but I just don't see him leaving Leipzig. So anyway, talking about Napoli, Koulibaly. Let's get to the latest from Fabrizio Romano. Napoli president, De Laurentiis, I ain't said that name in a while, on Koulibaly and Barca-Chelsea links. It's up to him and Mertens. Let's see if money is the only thing that satisfies him, or if he wants to live here in Napoli. It's a privilege. It also says we're not in talks to sign Edison Cavani. So they don't want to get the band back together at Napoli. Listen, who does this? Who does ADL think he is, man? Honestly, we have bad history with him. And you guys remember De Laurentiis, don't you? We went through madness with ADL over the last few years. Whenever we were linked with Napoli and all of that. Crazy times. The whole Jorginho saga. The whole Sarri saga, I mean, the whole thing with this guy was just ridiculous. With Koulibaly, him trying to say, let's see if money is the only thing that satisfies him. He's played how long at Napoli? He's been with you for how long? He's fulfilled his contract. He's not been unprofessional. You're trying to say things like that. Listen, Chelsea are on another spectrum. Yeah, and I understand maybe the quality of life in Napoli, without question, better than London. Let's have it right. But, as a footballing career, doesn't even come close. Chelsea or Napoli, relax. ADL, relax. Here, he'd be in contention for winning Champions Leagues. Just want to say that. Now, talking about someone that might actually want to go in reverse and go the other way, back to Italy, Romelu Lukaku. Mark Worrell, who is a very, very, very top Chelsea writer. Do want to say that. And is very active on Twitter. Also sharing the same thoughts here that Fabrizio Romano has mentioned on Caught Offside. Wrote a column for them. Romelu Lukaku is apparently evaluating his position at Chelsea. And this is legit. This is from Fabrizio. Romelu Lukaku has been evaluating his situation for weeks because his intention is to clarify as soon as possible what to do with Chelsea next season. Romelu would like maximum clarity after such a complicated year. That doesn't sound bad, right? But then you hear he sacked his agent, or he's left his agent. His agency, P&P Sports, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the name of his agency. He's no longer with them. He is now being represented by a lawyer. The rumours that are coming out today from all angles is that his lawyer is trying to find the easiest way to try and get a way back for him to go to Inter Milan. I don't like that. Listen, just at this rate, just go. We'll see what happens, right? Look, if he stays, just give everything. Yeah, I'm not asking for much. Just be a top professional. Do you really want to be here? This is what I want. If I was face to face with him, I'd be like, listen, Romelu, do you want to be here? Like, do you actually want to be at Chelsea now? Yeah? Well, after all that's happened, it's happened. Do you want to be here or not? Pick one. If it's a yes, okay, cool. Put your head down and start concentrating and start working and start playing at the ability that everyone knows you can reach, but you've just not reached, right? If you don't want to be here, no problem. Find a way for him to go. Please. Someone do something. Because this is getting exhausting with this guy. It's getting exhausting. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. If we were to go into for an attacker, we would obviously need to go in for a flipping striker if Lukaku does go, because we wouldn't have one. Unless we just rely on Broza, we shouldn't be doing that. But to get Dembele, to get another name that's been rumoured, someone unhappy at Bayern Munich, Leroy Sané. Should Chelsea go after Sané? Because he'd be available seeing now he's unhappy at Bayern Munich. And apparently Bayern are very, very willing to listen to offers. So, yeah, there's that. But on top of that, we need to get a striker if Lukaku were to go. So, what should we do? What should we do? Let me know your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear your opinions on this. Much appreciated. And we'll see what happens here on out. Transfer window's opening soon, so we're going to be getting more clarity once that window is officially open in the next couple of days. Let's see what happens there. But everyone, thank you all so much for watching. That's your latest for today. Chelsea Takeover is complete. We now have new owners. And once again, Roman, all the best. Thank you very much. Let me know your thoughts down below. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash like button if you've enjoyed this. Don't forget to download the OneFootball app. Hit that link in the description right now. Download it and enjoy. And I'll see all of you tomorrow for a brand new video. Have a good one, people. In a bit. Take care. And peace.